26, warm up, F2t, MX6 turbo, 2.3, 191, custom pretty much everything. What do we need to make this work? Let's see. Well, lots of custom stuff. It really depends on what kind of turbo setup you want to go for. Manifold, custom, turbo, custom stuff going on, the wastegates, turbo in the front, makes weird sound, custom water for air intercooling, that's its pipe for it, that's for the radiator, custom radiator, tubes, that's a tube from the neon, I think. We got blow-off valve on the intercooler on the hot side. What else? It's battery for Civic. I didn't make a tie down yet for it. I gotta do that too. Original box. Modified a lot of stuff in there for all the wiring. The wiring goes underneath the battery. Custom harness, obviously. Running on Infinity ECU. Map sensor. That's where I put it. I thought it was the easiest way to put it. I still gotta make a oil catch can or something. See it smoking right now? I don't know if you can actually on the camera, but it's actually smoking a bit because of evaporation. This one's blocked off. Usually this goes here, and this goes to the hose that goes around here. Fresh air usually goes in here, comes out this way, vacuum through the intake. So I gotta make a setup. I got a plan for that coming up. It's not yet. If you want to make this work, you need a V6 MX3 engine mount on that side. This engine mount looks like crap right now. It's underneath the battery. It's the original mount from 23. Welded up to the mount on for the MX6 626. It's an H-box transmission, not a G-box. In order to make that fit, we need to bump. I don't know if you can see that probably. Anyway, you gotta bump this frame in a certain manner. It's really hard to place, but yeah, you gotta bump that. What else? Oh yeah. Triple spall fans, 6.5-inch spall fans. There's two of them. That's the oil return over there. Third fan is underneath over there. You don't really see it. This is for that's the radiator of the car. That's the latch mount that I made that attaches itself to the radiator. The radiator is attached to this custom piece that I made custom tanks on the outside so that it goes back into the original tube. And the other tube you saw on the other side of the engine goes to the top. So that's the top, that's the bottom. And that's it. That's the original mount here to toe point. And I made a custom mount in black. As you can see in black there is custom made support for the radiator and both intercoolers actually. It's the radiator for the intercooler system in the front and the radiator for the engine in the back of that with two fans. The fan strap that I made goes over that. You'll see better from over here. That's the radiator for the water system. That's the hoses for it. The pump is underneath and back. I still need to make a bracket for the pump, the proper bracket. It's holding right, but it's not proper, in my opinion. Black part. This is the whole bottom, pretty much of the end of the car is the whole front radius support has been replaced by a custom piece to fit these on and make like a front assembly kind of thing. Same thing here. Radiator attached there. See, it's welded and goes to the original mounting points of the toe mounting points. So exhaust comes out the bottom, like the original exhaust is 2.5-inch, 3-inch downpipe, 2.5 after that. It's pie cut and all that stuff, and that's why it's 3-inch. And then it goes 2.5. That couldn't fit any bigger in the back of the car. Has a full exhaust system, H transmission, H type. It's kind of dirty right now. I didn't get to clean it yet. What else? make it work, you need 1.8 liter, the bigger ball joint, pretty much. This car does need more caster, positive caster. It has a bit of negative caster. Well, not negative caster. It has not enough positive caster at the moment. The axle kind of leans backwards a bit, but you see that it's pretty level with the ground at ride height, so that's pretty good. For tables and stuff, it's not that bad. The extra weight didn't affect it that much, maybe a few mils. It's not perfectly straight, but it's pretty straight. There's that, no power steering, no air conditioning, manifolds and all that stuff. In the back, it's gonna be hard to see. I don't know if we can zoom in there. Oh boy, it's really bad quality, I'm sorry there. Anyway, the rear, the rear transmission mount is custom. There's no center brace. So there's 3 mounts right now. I want to add another one for the torque. Sometimes I decelerate. The engine wants to torque. The top of the engine wants to go forwards. So I'm gonna have to make some kind of support up top that in order to limit the amount of engine movement forwards when I accelerate. When I accelerate, it's not a problem. That engine mount in the back there, that's welded to the subframe actually, is doing a great job. There's a bit of oil. There was a leak before and I fixed it, but I didn't clean it up yet, so it's kind of dirty and oily down there. What about the rest? NX6 brakes, NX6 axles, NX6 everything pretty much, except for the tables. Subframe is still original from 23. Exhaust system is probably custom. Let me get up. Car is stock looking, stock. Front hubs, 5 bolts. Rear hubs. Oh, it is smoking a bit. Huh? Oh, it's my hand. Okay. Well, it's smoking a bit. It's smoking quite a bit. It's cold out, so I don't know if that's condensation. I think it is because it's a lot of wet on the floor. Yeah, it's a lot of condensation. It doesn't ride very often. I don't get to ride the car very often, so yeah, it's all just it's an old exhaust system that I installed on it that I hacked up all back together. Pretty much, you can see it here. Can you see it here? That's a good question. That's the tire. Give me a second here. There you go. So the exhaust system goes in the original position, but it's 2.5 inch, so it's very tight. Yeah, hack job of the exhaust system, but it works. It fits. I made it work, I guess. It's all just MIG wire. Well, that's the thing up in about an hour and a half or so. The whole entire thing took longer to actually set it up and weld it. It wasn't my main focus was not to make a beautiful exhaust system. It was really just to get one going because I had a lot of old parts from my old MX6 and I wanted to make it fit. So. The car itself is pretty clean for a Canadian car. Still got rear drums. I'm working on stuff for that. I'm not too sure yet. But rear is not untouched. Everything works. Well, the fans just came on. You can hear it rev up. And yeah, 4-bolt rears, 5-bolt fronts. The interior isn't completely stock. It's not tuned properly or exactly yet. It's alright, it works. See, it's actually having issues here with the idling when the fans kick on. It's a lot of current once. So, yeah, it'll be done. We'll be fixed up in the tuning. What else is noteworthy? Well, the amount of work to get it fit is pretty noteworthy, but besides that, stock everything. Stock shifter, the shift rod linkage is all pretty much custom. It wasn't too hard to fit though. It's not really 119. Glove box, this is the wire for Infinity. And the funny part, I really think my favorite part is this part. Infinity's in the back of the glove box, tucked away there. And there you go. And I made a plate for it, and it's bolted in the back of that plate. And it says, oops, everything fell out of the glove box. There you go. I'll let you read that. I thought that was pretty fun. Aha, okay. And yeah, so the wire goes in the back, and that's it. So everything's hidden, nothing's showing, no wire or nothing. I'm really happy about that. I like it to be sleeper and stuff. And I don't want to attract attention or people steal stuff, so they like to, you know, look inside cars and they got too many gauges or stuff back in there. And cops run at you because they see a lot of gauge pods and shit. No gauge pods, nothing. The fail-safe on the Infinity will you know, tuned up, and we'll take care of everything else. So just got the alternator in. Got it rebuilt for the second time. They didn't rebuild it properly the first time. So that's it. That's my car. Little tour. Any questions? Inbox. See ya.